Turn off all your lights and appliances and electronics when you're not using them. That seems like common sense, but you're going to save so much money. You're going to save so much money. People who leave their lights on all night long, get a fucking night light. They 15 watts versus, 60 watts. Just get a little night light. Don't leave your lights on all night long.
Do is go behind my family, turning off lights and TVs and stuff.
I go behind myself. I have to put my TV on a timer. Like my TV goes off at 3 a.m. whether I'm woke or not.
Well, if you turned it off, put it on a timer then. But put it on. Just don't. Yeah. Deja. If your TV went off at 1 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock every night, it doesn't seem like much, but over the course of a year, so much money.
Exactly. That's so true.
Money. And then over the course of several years, it'd be that much more.
Yeah.
This next one I'm about to say is my least favorite of all of them, but I do it. But it is my least favorite. Use low flow faucets and shower heads. I hate it. Everybody wants a great shower. I love a great shower, but I live in L.A. We have droughts and stuff like that all the time. You don't like it?
Well, I don't. I have a remedy for that.
What's that?
I have one. I can show it to you in my shower, or the next time you go to just look in there, you'll see it's a plastic shower head, and it's got all these little beads in it. Right? It's low pressure. It's low flow, lower than the regular. Right? But the way it comes out is stronger.
Because of the beads.
Because of the beads and all the whatever, and not only that is, I don't know what kind of magic those beads are, but it does something. When you take that, when I first took that shower, when I first installed that thing and took a shower, I didn't know what was going on. I was at work wondering why I was feeling so good. I was like, I'm serious. I was like, why do I, like, my skin felt different and and I felt more awake and just alive. And I'm like, what is going, why? Unfortunately, you get used to it really fast. But when you first put it in, you notice the difference really quick. And it's amazing. And they're cheap. They're on Amazon like $20.
Oh, wow. That.
And they
it's
are
like a charcoal
amazing.
filter inside or some shit?
It's not a charcoal filter. It's just a bunch of beads or whatever. And they actually, they wear down eventually, and you can just buy new beads and replace them. Or you can just throw it out and buy another one because you got your $20 worth.
Right.
Because it's going to be like a couple years before they, wear out. But
get on that.
It's amazing.
Because right now, when you get in my shower, it's like somebody took in a mouthful of water and then just dribbled it out their mouth on top of you.
Oh no!
Just the water pressure alone is worth it.
You know what's so crazy? The water pressure in my shower is strong. When I say the fucking shit, hurricane, I'd be like, out. If I cut the shower pressure on my shower and I don't put my hand in there and see how strong, and I just hop my ass in there, it could blow me to the fucking other side of the fucking shower. Like, it is ridiculously strong, like, for no reason. No reason. The way the water shoots out the shower, ridiculous.
Well, if you can reduce the cost by getting low flow, faucets and shower heads, you will save. You can save on water. Now, some people don't pay water bills, but you still want to save up for the environment.
Yeah,
right.
I don't want to be blown to the back of the room.
Yeah, you don't want our fish flopping around. And we also want our kids to have clean drinking water in the future.
Yeah, that's the other thing in my house. Is like, I feel like there's like a lot of water. The utilities are driving me crazy in my house.
Just a couple more things, and I'm gonna let y'all go on this one. Get those new light bulbs. You can buy new light bulbs right now. They're so much better. The CFLs and the LEDs. They are so much.
CFLs
the swirly ones.
And the
LEDs.
LEDs.
They last longer. They cost a little bit, but they last so much longer, and they use so much less energy, and it actually does save on your bill in the long run. So it's worth the cost.
It is.
Also look for Energy Star labels. They will save in the long run up to 30%. Okay. And then finally, the thing I want to tell you: clean and change your air filters and your air conditioning and your heating and your furnace and stuff like that. You got to clean those things, guys. Otherwise, it don't work very well.
Right.
That's it. You will save money and you will save the environment. Thank you.
True that. Okay, now let's get into our question of the week. Okay, our KJHQ question of the week is: an Oklahoma couple adopted a 9-year-old boy, but wants to dissolve the adoption and return the boy to foster care after 2 years because they say they were deceived by the Department of Human Resources about his behavior. I'm not sure that's the right department, but okay. Department of Human Resources, it don't sound right. About his behavior and mental state. 1 year into the adoption, the boy was committed to a psychiatric ward for killing animals and trying to burn their house down with them in it. What would you do as the adoptive parents? Wow. So this is a hypothetical. However, one reason why I chose this one is because I have heard of this stuff happen. This is not like some far left. This shit happens.
Yeah.
Right? This happens. I've even heard like little kids like actually killing, other kids in the house and stuff, whatever. So this is a real thing.
Wow.
So let's start with you, Dejan. What do you feel about this? How would you handle it?
I'm sitting his little ass back. Okay.
You just like you don't?
Yeah, you got to go back.
You don't feel anything about like your commitment to?
I will feel terrible, but I would feel even worse if this nigga kills me in my sleep. So what am I supposed to do? You got to go. I got to go to where he can be helped, and I can't help him if he is that seriously.
Would this be a different
mental state?
Would this be a different situation if this was your biological child?
Well, it would be different in the sense that my choices would be more limited. I wouldn't be able to just say, hey, you guys didn't fully disclose something to me. It's my child. I gave birth to him, so I don't have that option. But I would definitely do my best to get my child some help. If my child was trying to kill me, I would be like, hey, kid, let's go get you some help. Let's get you some therapy or whatever we got to do to get the child some help. But if I was deceived, no, y'all got to fix this for sure.
What you say, Pip?
This is the toughest one we've ever had because I want to say that I would do the right thing and keep him. I feel like I would. I would actually because I'm a person. I'm loyal as fuck. First of all, and secondly, if I commit to doing something, I committed to do it. And I would really feel bad for this kid. If this kid has this kind of emotional problems at 9 years old, or actually they'd be 11 years old at this time, and they have this kind of emotional problems, it's got to be real, real deep, and they need some help. And I don't think anybody at band's gonna help them. So my number one concern would be finding a way to help them. Some sort of, he may have to stay in the psychiatric ward.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
That's what I'm thinking.
But this is my child at this point. They've been with me for 2 years. This is my child. I gotta see my child through.
Okay. So we got one keep, one get rid of. And where's Dino Red gonna come down? You already know I'm on Dejan's side. Gotta go.
Right now.
No, I'm sorry. What's that thing we always say? I didn't sign up for this.
I did not sign up for this.
I did not sign up for this.
That's not how this works. That is not how this works.
I commend you, Pip, for trying to, but now, if he was killing animals, I could work with that. If he was starting fires, like in the backyard, I could work with that. But he trying to burn down my house with me in it. Oh no! I could have gave birth to him. Not my wife, me. I could have gave birth to him, and he got to go. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. You got to go.
And on top of that, they say they were deceived by the Department of Human Resources about his behavior and mental state. 1 year into the adoption, the boy was committed to the ward. So this is like, I got the baby. A year later, this nigga starts rapping. Whoa. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, help a sister out. I'm not saying that I'm going to abandon the baby altogether. No, I would never come into a child's life and then completely wash my hands of them. But I'm going to make sure that he gets the best help that he can. And I know you try to burn down my house with me inside of it, you need help that I cannot give to you.
Well, like Pip said, if it's a birth child, it's a little bit of a different situation. But just the fact that they put in here that information was withheld, to me that
nullifies everything.
Nullifies the whole contract because you lied. You withheld pertinent information.
That's very pertinent.
Very pertinent. So I feel bad for the kid on one hand, but on the other hand, he's a little serial killer in the making. I need to distance myself from his ass.
Let's get the baby some help.
So, yeah.
Because what I can't do is help him after I'm dead. So
yeah, if he's already burning the houses down, he needs to be. He don't need to be with anybody anyway. He needs to be like in a home supervised under lock and key 24/7. So he's not, because he's a danger to himself and others. So really, he don't need to be with anybody. Really, at this point, if he's that far gone. I'm
gonna come visit.
Lock him up
and bring him shit.
I ain't coming to visit.
You scandalous.
Yeah, well,
this is what that's you. I'm gonna come bring him trucks and shirts.
They're gonna put him on
pictures,
Batman style asylums.
An asylum.
They never leave. You're gonna become some super villain. Burnio.
Inferno.
Pyro.
Y'all so silly. That's the truth.
Man. All right. So that about does it.
Oh.
That about does it. So you guys out there listening, we have a little treat for you.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the show, make sure you hang on. If you enjoyed that little clip of music from Yesh that we played last week, after all the credits, and after she says you're listening to Red Rock Podcast Network and it usually ends, we're going to have another track, my other favorite track from Yesh, called Twisted, okay? So if you like that, you want to hear it, stick around. Don't miss that. Other than that, that's about it. Time to wrap it up.
Yes. And always remember, you guys, we love your comments. We love your feedback. Go on iTunes, go on Spotify. You can find us here at the Red Rock Network, and we love to hear from you. So leave us a comment. It really means a lot to us.
That's right. Or, you can hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, any of those places. The Shiznit
Everywhere.
Show is where the Shiznit Show everywhere, at the Shiznit Show. And so, for Dejan Monique.
Yeah. Girl in the world.
For Pip Lily.
Google me, bitch.
I'm Dino Rez, and holla at your boy.
From all of our crew to listeners like you, thanks again for tuning in to another episode of The Shiznit. And don't forget to tell your friends about the show. Check out our website, theshiznitshow.com, or hit us up on Facebook under The Shiznit. Follow us on Twitter at The Shiznit Show. Write to us at theshiznitshow@gmail.com, or leave us a voicemail and make it sexy at 424-261-4878. This has been The Shiznit.
You're listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network.
You got me so bad, you got me so twisted. Outside, inside of the night, I'm so twisted.
All of these passions, I cannot stop